Welcome learner in our science class for 5th standard. Learner, I have few things and can you tell me what all these things have in common? Yes, they all are available at journal store. But think deeper. Is there any connection between all these things? Let me give you a hint. Where do all these things come from? Every single one of these items come from the forest. This is a pepper and it comes from the trees which grow in forest. And medicine it also get from the plants which grow in the forest. And this soap smells like a sandal wood which is a forest tree. Many things we use each day come from the forest like table, chair, medicine, spices, etc. So many things directly or indirectly we get from the forest. And when I say the word forest, what is the first thing comes in your mind? Yes, lot and lot of the trees. Yes, tall tree, short trees, herb, shrubs, climber and so on. So today, student, we will discuss about the forest. What is a forest? A forest is an area where the earth is covered with large number of trees, or we can say that it is a piece of land with many trees. Forests include herb, shrub, trees, climbers, creeper, algae, fungi, mammals, reptile, amphibians, microorganisms, etc. And many of animals need the forest to live and survive. Forests are very important and grow in many places around the world. Temperature and the rainfall are the two important things for the forest. Forests develop at the place where the average temperature is greater than the 10 degree Celsius and the annual rainfall at least at 200 millimeter. So these are the condition. The temperature should be more than 10 degrees Celsius and the annual rainfall at least 200 millimeter for the growth of the forest. Now the many places are too cold and too dry for them, so they cannot develop at the dry places or the places which are very cold or that are always covered with the snow. Now when we talk about the early man, forest was his home where he got food and shelter. And the human being and the forest has a very complex relations. Now we has always been dependent on the forest for getting the clean air, food, fuel, water, shade, shelter and so many other things. Thus forest plays a very important role to fulfill our basic need. And what are these roles? Let us now try to understand how the forests play all these roles. Or we can say that these are the advantages of forest or the importance of forest in our life. First and the most important advantages of the forest is the earth. Forest act as a lungs of the earth. As you know that the during the photosynthesis the trees absorb the carbon dioxide and release the oxygen. Forests purify the air by absorbing the carbon dioxide and releasing the oxygen. And learner, next is they are also act as a natural absorber of the rainwater. As we know, the soil held by the roots of trees and soak in the rainwater, and the large amount of rainwater seeps down the soil and this increases the groundwater level. So we can also say that forest increases the groundwater level. And next one is the forest also prevent the soil erosion. They are known as the soil conservator. How? The, let us now see that trees bind the soil particle with their strong roots, and this prevents the soil from being washed away or blown away. So they prevent the soil from being eroded. And next, soil forest also act as a uh, mm, to check the global warming. How it can, as you know that the carbon dioxide is the main cause of the global warming. It is the main greenhouse gas that causes the global warming, and trees are only the things that absorb the carbon dioxide and check on the global warming. And forest also bring the good rainfall. Growing of the trees take the water from the soil and release into the atmosphere. So the trees leaves also act as a interceptor or catching the falling rain, and which then shall evaporate and causing the rain precipitation that brings the rain. So next is the they also prevent the floods. Forests prevent the floods as the soil held by the roots and the trees absorb the running water and prevents the floods. And last, that is, a forest also serve as a habitat for many animals, and these include the mammals, reptile, insect, bird, and so many wild animals live in the forest. And the except these forests give so many things to us. They provide the large number of things that is used by the humans, and these are called the forest products. And forest we will discuss about the forest product in the next video. So we are in this video we learned about the advantages of the forest and what are the importance of the forest in our life. So let's have a recap. They act as a lungs of the earth. They act as a natural absorber of rainwater. They prevent the soil erosion. They check the global warming. They bring the good rainfall, and they also act as a habitat for various animals. So student, that's all about today. Thank you.